Exciting video today. There is a teaser video that GMC just released in regards to the new, soon-to-be-released electric GMC Sierra. Not only that, but I have a bit of information on it as well, at least what we know so far. So with that, let's get going. All right, so we're gonna get to the teaser video in a second, but first of all, I just wanna talk about the electric trucks really quickly and some of the things we know and don't know. And of course, we've already seen what GM can do when it came out with the Hummer EV and the Hummer EV SUV. Tons of cool tech in it. They're talking 0 to 60 for an 11,000 pound vehicle at 3 seconds, which is ZL1 Camaro territory, right? It's the C7 Corvette Stingray territory. So unbelievable some of the things they're doing, not to mention all the off-road capability and so on and so forth. And of course, that is the Edition 1 that we've seen, so it has just about every feature on it. But all that being said, we've also seen that they are going to be coming out with the electric Silverado as well. And we have a bit more information on that than we so far know about the Sierra. And there's been teaser videos on that as well, right? I don't know if you've seen, but they had a teaser video on the four-wheel steer for that one, talking about larger wheels. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was 24 or 25-inch wheels you can get on this thing as an option. Not to mention a full glass roof. There was a teaser video on that. And if you look closely, you can see a large touchscreen in there as well, which of course we see that on the Hummer too, right? So that's not really a surprise, especially as we go in the electric area and more technology, right? In regards to that Silverado EV or Silverado E, whatever they're going to call it, Mary Barra has actually just recently spoken out about that truck. And basically what she said, it's going to be unmatched. And what she meant by that, and there's a quote that she basically said further to that, where she said that, you know, we're going to educate people on what you can do with an electric truck when you have an electric truck platform, because unlike our competitor, the Ford Lightning, which is based off of the F-150 platform, the Hummer EV, the Silverado E, and now soon to be the Sierra EV, I don't know what they're going to call it, the electric Sierra. Anyway, they're built off the BT1 electric truck platform. So unlike some of our competitors, mainly Ford, of course, we are building ours on a specifically designed electric truck platform. So that's a bit of an advantage, I think, for us, for sure. We also are using the Ultium batteries, mated with different Ultium motors. Now, the Ultium batteries, they're saying, at least in the Hummer EV, and I think they kind of touched on this on the Silverado as well, they're expecting around 350 miles, as far as range. And of course, that'll vary depending on the cost of the vehicle, what batteries you're getting, what motors you're getting, obviously. What's exciting about this, too, is the Silverado, which obviously is going to be, I'm sure, similar to a lot of things we're going to see in the Sierra, is going to be released in a few weeks, in a matter of weeks, actually, at the CES convention. And Mary Barra, is going to be announcing that very shortly. So we're going to know more information on that. And of course, we're going to obviously relay and assume that some of these things are becoming true with the Sierra as well. Now, that being said, these trucks are being built at the factory. Oh, before I go so far, we're going to show you the teaser video here in a second. Just hold on. These trucks are going to be built at the Factory Zero plant, Hamtramck plant, just outside of Detroit. So they're all three of these, Hummer EVs, as well as the Silverado EV and the Sierra, are going to be built in that plant, at least for now, anyway. Okay, sorry, I know I've talked enough. Let's go look at this teaser video, and then we're going to talk about some things after that. Well, what do you think? I am pumped. I actually really like the looks of the front end. Kind of reminds me a little bit of, I don't know, Stormtrooper for some reason. The light sequence there, as you can see, the Hummer has it, that has it. And actually, if you didn't already know this, our new 2022 Sierras are going to have a bit of a light sequence when you're, unlocking the vehicle, getting close to the vehicle, and so on. But anyways, curious on your thoughts and looks of it. Now, one thing they are doing, from what I can see and what I've heard, one of the GMC spokespeople had said, is that they are only going to be releasing, at least initially, the Sierra Denali. By the way, it sounds as though these trucks are going to be coming out as early as 2023. I know that sounds far away, but it really isn't, because we're almost in 2022, right? But anyway, they're talking about just starting with the Sierra Denali, much like the Hummer EV, where the Hummer EV came out with the EV1, or the Hummer Edition 1, pardon me, the top trim level first. That's going to be a different direction, of course, than what Silverado is taking, which is going to be more for the masses. It's going to be more price competitive with that Ford Lightning, of course. So I think you're going to see more of like LT, RST trim level sort of things, whether they call it that, of course, in the Silverado, whereas the Sierra is going to take that higher end approach, at least initially. Now, I know many of you that watch my channel are diehard truck people. When you think trucks, you think diesels, you think gas. I am very curious, A, what are your thoughts on the looks of this new one? What are your thoughts on electric trucks in general? Now, you know, we haven't really hit on towing numbers, although there were some towing numbers that were released on the Hummer EV recently talking about 7,500 pounds, which is like Colorado Canyon territory. But I just don't think necessarily that EV person is always going to be the same person that's going to be doing the diehard work. I think that person's still going to be, you know, your gas or diesel truck person. But anyway, I'm very curious what your thoughts are on the looks of it, what you're hoping to see with the electric trucks, and so on. But as always, listen, thanks so much for watching. Until the next video, everybody, take care.